Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, SNES, shares similar gameplay to its console predecessor. The game plays like a side-scrolling beat-em-up, tasking the player with fighting their way through 7 stages. However, there are a few changes to note, some more welcome than others. First, unlike the original SNES title, MMPR, the movie allows multiplayer. 2 players can team up as any of the 6 Rangers, battling everything from putties to monsters of the week, taken directly from the TV show. These include, but aren't limited to, Mirror Maniac, Cannon Top, and Magnet Brain. Like in the first game, MMPR, the movie, SNES, starts the player in civilian form. As they progress, the player can collect Thunderbolt-shaped pickups, which are used to increase power. Collect enough pickups and the player can morph into their character's Ranger form. In the first game, the player morphed once they reached the midway point of a stage. Here, the player can morph at will, provided they have enough power to do so. Given that civilian form is much weaker, it would behoove the player to morph as soon as possible, especially since the game's 7 stages can be incredibly challenging. It's also worth noting the multi-plane system implemented into MMPR, the movie, SNES. Movement and combat take place on 2 separate planes, the foreground and the background. The player, as well as the enemies they face, can leap between the 2 at any given moment. This can prove especially strategic during the game's more high-stakes encounters, including certain boss fights. Maneuvering on a surfboard during the fight with Skellarina and evading projectiles from Magnet Brain, just to name a few examples, make for hectic encounters. In closing, while fun can be gleaned from Mighty Morphin Power Rangers, the movie, SNES, there are a few too many nagging issues for it to be considered a must-play. Multiplayer and the utilization of different planes are nice additions, but in general, the first MMPR game for SNES is the better experience. While it's a far easier game, by comparison, it provides a better experience for the player, allowing them to fight through stages, take down enemies, and feel like a nearly unstoppable superhero. MMPR, the movie, SNES, has its appeal, but between the two, the first game comes more recommended.